Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see here, I have my nails already prepped and sized to my desired length. Here I will be using Tone's products. Here is their acrylic liquid, and here is their acrylic and color cover almond. It's a very nude color, and I will be using their primer. I do like this primer so far, so good. No complaints about it so far whatsoever. Here I am using a glow-in-the-dark acrylic powder that I purchased from Envy Nail Supply. You can purchase that on www.envynailsupply.com. I believe that's the website. I will double check and link it below. So here I'm going to go ahead and put some primer on all of my fingers, and make sure to only get it on your natural nail. Try to avoid getting it onto the nail tip itself. Once it gets chalky, you want to go ahead and put a second coat. Alright, once that's nice and chalky, we're going to go ahead and apply the acrylic. And this color is like a very nude, pretty color. Must say, it's a very pretty color. So there, you want to get as close as to the cuticle as possible without actually touching the cuticle. If you get acrylic on the cuticle, that will cause lifting. So you want to avoid that as much as possible, but yet get as close as possible without touching it, if that makes any sense. The one good thing that I will say about this acrylic so far is it is really easy to work with. As you can see, the consistency of it is so good that it took me a second to finally get the control of it, because it was just so smooth and easy. I was expecting something a little tougher, but it was smooth and I like it. I must say, I really do like it. I have yet to try more of their colored acrylics, but so far so good. And here I am just applying the glow-in-the-dark acrylic on all of the nail tips except the ring finger, as you can see. And I am using that cover almond in the back, and I'm going to go ahead and fade it into the glow-in-the-dark, give it that ombre look. I do apologize. I notice I tend to get out of range when I am trying to get an even laid acrylic, and I just get too into it and too focused that I forget to stay in range. So I apologize about that. But basically, I was just trying to get it even on the tip so it wasn't a thin tip. So now I'm going to go ahead and file the sides and shape my nail, and I'm going to go ahead and also file the top and get the desired smoothness that I want and need for this look. Alright, so now you want to get a nice buffing block and go ahead and buff out the nail once you already have filed it and got all the rough edges off. And just give it a nice buff and smooth out the nail. And once you have done this buffing step, you want to make sure that you clean the nails really, really well. And I like to use alcohol. And sometimes, I'll wash my hands with soap and water and then I'll still use the alcohol. So, I mean, it's preference, but I do like how the alcohol works. You just brush all the dust off and all that stuff. And this is how they look in the dark. You can barely see, but they glow in the dark. That is the finished product. I'll go ahead and do this on the ring fingers. And I got these from Jen's Nails. I will link her YouTube down below. Okay, I did not think this step through all the way, I guess. So I'm just learning by trial and error here. I did not think to put the top coat on last because it got everywhere. I ended up getting it on my thumbs and having to do the top coat over. So I just left a little bit on my thumbs. It was not a big deal, but that wasn't the look I was going for, but it's okay. So this stuff does get everywhere. It gets super messy, but it looks so pretty when it's done. So there you have it. There is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching so much. Take care until next time.